Alright, today Jade was again Sprytraining. We're here with Dwayne Fields. Today we're just here to do some basic strength work. I'm going to be checking his 1 repetition maxes. I'm also going to be doing a test where it will sort of dictate to me what his muscle fiber dominant is. It could be type 1 or type 2. This isn't a precise test, this will have to be done in the lab, but I'm going to do a test that Charles Poliquin normally uses with some of his athletes. He's just been for a run, for warm-up for 1 kilometer. He's now stretched and ready to go. I've just made sure he's got no muscular imbalances or any muscle virus, anything like that, and that he's ready to go without injury-free. And we're now going to go and hit the weights. Anything you got to say for the training today? Looking forward to it?
Yeah, just as always, looking forward to it. See what we find out about myself today. See what kind of improvements I can make on any particular areas that we identify as, needing improvement. So yeah, looking forward to it.
Okay, all right. Okay, so today we're focusing more on the lower limb movements because particularly on Dwayne's first expedition to the North Pole, he mentioned he lost a lot of muscle mass around his top shoulder, his arms and his chest. The pectorals, biceps, triceps, these muscles aren't particularly useful for what Dwayne is going to be using them for. So it's not necessarily necessary for us to be developing muscle in that region. So we're focusing on the lower limbs, more deadlifts, more squats, and some various functional movements and explosive movements. But endurance athletes, I would say as a whole, would not need to worry about the top heavy half because could be classed as dead weight. How do you feel about that, Dwayne?
Yeah, I mean, you're the expert. What you say goes. And just to reiterate, I lost a lot of muscle on the top half, so I don't need to focus on that. I want to focus on the muscles that I'm going to be using day in, day out, hour after hour. So yeah.
Okay. All right. So keep the head up. Go a bit deeper. Okay, here just analysing Dwayne's figures, his 1 repetition maxes. I'm using the 2 theories out there for max load. I'm using Bryski's and I'm also using big Bakels as well. So for his squats, Bryski's is 72, Bakels it's 74. This is all kilos. Deadlift Bryski's is 99, Bakels is 101 kilos, and front squats is 44 Bryski's and 45 Bakels. This will basically allow me to monitor his progress all the way through, and it will also allow me to dictate the percentages of loads he'd be lifting on particular days. I'm quite a major fan of doing working in the 85 to 95% zone of the 1 repetition max. So lifting heavy for me is something I like to have my athletes and my clients do. Basically the equation of Bryski's is weights divided by 1.278 and then you minus the number of repetitions and times it, and then it's the same concept. So again with Bakels, but it's times 1 by 0.33. The formulas are available in a wide variety all over the place if you are interested in finding out more. So we've got his 1 load max lifts, and this will help me to formulate his program and to help him to get stronger to do what he needs to do. In terms of muscle fiber, we've also looked into that, and I have sort of discovered, which this isn't totally conclusive because it hasn't been done in a lab, that he is more a type 1 dominant person. Therefore, he has a lot more, or a fraction more, slow twitch fibers than he does fast twitch. This is another good indicator for me in allocating him a specific training program. Also, we did some functional movements up top on upper body, I'm looking to do more functional movements rather than doing precise movements, compound or isolated movements. I'm looking to do more functional, explosive movements.